Hello! CEO here. And today, I'll be showing you how to make a two-tiered waterfall with terraforming. Many of you on my live stream and in the comments have asked how I made the two-story waterfalls behind my house. It's actually quite simple, and in this video, I'll go over everything you need to know in order to make them yourself on your own island. I will briefly go over how to unlock terraforming and some terraforming basics before jumping into how to make the two-tiered waterfalls. So I will include timestamps in the description if you want to jump straight to the part where I talk about the two-tiered waterfalls. Creating waterfalls in Animal Crossing requires you to have unlocked the terraforming ability first. Once your island has a 3-star rating for the first time, and you talk to Isabelle about your island evaluation, KK Slider will visit your island and perform a concert. The next day, Tom Nook will appear outside your house and give you the terraforming app on your Nook phone. Once you have the Island Designer app, you will only be able to make grass and dirt paths. You then have to buy the ability to terraform cliffs and water from the kiosk and resident services. The cliff construction permit is used to make and destroy cliffs, and costs 6,000 Nook miles. Cliffs are crucial for making waterfalls, as the water needs something to fall over. The waterscaping permit is used to make rivers, ponds, and waterfalls, and costs 6,000 Nook miles as well. Once you purchase both of these permits, you will see in your terraforming app the options to make cliffs and to make water. Before you can make a waterfall, you need to make some cliffs for the water to fall over. There are some basic rules you need to adhere to when terraforming. It is also important to note terraforming is a grid system, which can help when trying to make cliffs and water features a specific size. You can create a 1x1 cliff, but that doesn't do much for us. A 2x1 and a 3x1 cliff are also not useful, since you need at least a 3x2 cliff for a waterfall. The game requires you to have land around a waterfall so that the water is held in place by something. Once you have a 3x2 cliff, you can use the waterscape shovel to make a 1x1 waterfall in the middle like this. As long as there is one tile of land surrounding the water, you can make a waterfall. Lots of terraforming is trial and error, so I recommend playing around with the cliff and waterscape shovels to really learn how this mechanic works. Now that we went over the basics of a 1-tier waterfall, we can start on our 2-tiered waterfall. For this, we need to build a 2-story cliff. For cliffs, the game requires a 1x1 land buffer around the 3rd story of cliffs. This means the smallest 2-tiered cliff we can create is a 3x3 bottom cliff with a 1x1 top cliff. This is much too small to make waterfalls on, since waterfalls need to be surrounded by land to hold it in place. Thus, the smallest 2-tiered cliffs we can use for making waterfalls is a 4x5 cliff on the bottom and a 3x2 cliff on the top. From here, we can make a 1x1 waterfall on the top cliff and the bottom cliff to create our first 2-tiered waterfall. Now from here, you can expand the land to the left and right of both levels of cliffs to make an even longer 2-tiered waterfall to make something that is similar to what I have behind my house. You can also make 2-tiered waterfalls that face sideways by making a cliff that goes north to south and then adding the water to the left or to the right side of the cliffs. You can then start to get fancy and have waterfalls going down all sides of a cliff, but remembering to keep a 1x1 piece of land to hold the water in place. If you try to add water somewhere that is not allowed, the game simply won't let you. This way, you don't have to worry about accidentally flooding your island. Terraforming can get overwhelming, but just have fun with it. You can always undo what you have built if you don't like it or it doesn't fit on your island. That is the beauty of terraforming. Nothing is permanent, and you can use the tools to transform the layout of your island as many times as you like. Thank you for watching this video! Leave a like if you are going to make or already have a 2-tiered waterfall on your island. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay connected and to never miss a new video. If you have any questions about terraforming, feel free to leave them as a comment down below, or ask me in real time on my live streams on Twitch. I stream Animal Crossing on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and would love to answer any questions you have. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description down below. I'll see you in the next video!